Maniac here, and in this episode, I'm going to be doing some Strife, and I've upgraded my Belina build in Strife. Man, guys, I'm getting told on the Reddits and on the Discords and in the comments that Belina is not a Strife leading carry, and I disagree. I hard disagree. I wish I had the time to play Strife more often. I run a business, and I have a few other YouTube channels that I run, and so I've been not able to play as much as I want. But I will say this: I win in Strife every single time. And listen, I've seen some amazing Korean videos of people playing with Ian and with Sargula, as well as Mel. And I see them getting to level 24, around 24 in Strife. And listen, that's strong. It's super strong. Some people even get further. But I can do the same with Belina pretty easily, pretty consistently. I'm consistently hitting 24, 25. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm better than I am. Could be. Quite could be. So anyway, we're gonna play some Strife, and I have yet to ever hit the leaderboard on the Strife boards. So maybe that would legitimize Belina a little bit. But here's my argument. Here's my argument for Belina, dudes. With Covenant set, man, we pretty much have a very high chance of getting her to a point where she will have 100% unlimited mana. All it would take is one piece of equipment. In this new build, I'm actually switching out Mara for a couple different reasons. But we'll talk about that in a second. But even without Mara, even without One Mind, One Heart, you're still looking at a 40 MP base recovery plus 45 MP. So we still end up getting 60 mana, right? And what I do during Strife is I look for any equipment that gives an MP boost, and it pretty much makes her go infinite. So it's crazy, and we'll talk about that in a second. Also, guys, holy crap, her book is so good. Her protection is so good. It's anyway. All right, I'm a little fan. I'm being a little bit. I'm super fan of the Belina build. So, guys, this is very similar to my perfect Belina build. I am doing Priya Belina, trying to see if I can bring more consistency to Strife with this build. The perfect Belina is already pretty consistent. I'm trying to go the extra length, and I'm trying to solve the Belina max damage problem. My max damage is around 15 mil. I'm trying to push her for 20, 25 million. And I'm able to do that most of the time. So basically what we have here is Covenant set. We're running 77% spell crit damage. With Covenant set and book, you end up having 100% crit chance. So I'll break it down for you. This gives you plus 40% crit chance. If you can get your spell crit chance here, it gives you the extra 10. But you're already there, dudes. You're already at 50% spell crit chance. And then this gives you 40%. Plus 10% crit chance for the user max 4 stack. So you're going to get 40% pretty quick. So you end up with, in this case, 93% crit chance. I rarely do damage outside of that. And so for our build, it really just comes down to how much more critical damage can we give our unit. And so, and of course this book is doing crowd control stuff. It's giving everybody else crit damage and crit chance. I mean, it is so good. So anyway, I'm gonna dive into the build specifically. So obviously we're wearing Covenant set. We're super focused on crit damage for obvious reasons. And the problem that people seem to have with her is that her damage isn't as high as Sargula or Mel. But I don't think it needs to be. I think like 20 million damage is enough. That's just kind of where I'm at. So the rest of the build goes like this. We are running Sirion with magical armor. By using magical armor, I'm losing out on about 10% of additional spell power that I could have had. But magical armor gives us protection gain. It just really, really synergizes well with Belina. And in my observation, Sirion is bringing so much stats to the table that keeping her alive is worth the 10%. So we are utilizing Echo. Sirion is going to be being used on a lot. I can use Sirion on everybody. That's the cool part about Sirion. Obviously, she goes on Belina because of the MP thingamabobbers, but she's giving everybody increased skill damage for 6 seconds. She's giving people spell power. She's giving them MP. She's doing really, really good stuff. And our focus is in the spell power. So 63% spell power here. We are also getting 60% spell power with 2 pieces of Covenant set. So we're doing a hybrid accessory build. So 2 pieces of Covenant. We get 60 spell power here. We're getting 60 spell power here. I focused on having Necklace and Omni slot as well as Necklace in the Necklace slot. And that I was able to get 63% spell power just in these 2 pieces alone, right? And I got a little bit of spell power in some of the other stuff, but we're using Steel Set simply for just keeping her alive and giving her the 300 defense and the plus 30% final HP buff, which makes her stay alive longer. That's the idea. So Sirion is going to be giving a lot of stats to Belina, and also Priya. So Priya is interesting. I would have Covenant set on her, but I'm going with a high spell crit damage, 88% sharpness set, simply because this is what I have. I would love to have a Covenant set on her, but kind of this is my thought process with Priya, is that Priya brings a lot of stun utility to the field. Priya brings a lot of damage to the field. And I am utilizing, in my case, I'm utilizing Immaculacy. So Immaculacy creates a clone, and any area damage that clone takes is added to the target's damage. So it's pretty good. So Priya and Immaculacy is a solid max. So she basically creates area damage and causes the trigger of Immaculacy at the same time. So it's a win-win, but ultimately what the reason why I'm using Immaculacy is for the 150 accessory bonuses, which means that's how I'm able to get these stats so high. Is because these are all being buffed significantly higher than they would. She's here for utility. She's stunning. She's doing damage. She doesn't do as much damage as Belina, but she is capable of doing a lot of damage. She's doing damage over time. And when it's time to do boss and elite battles, when Priya hits the boss or elite, we have a chance to do even more damage to those people. And I don't know, also, the winter skins are here, right? So we got a winter skin, and we're just playing for funsies, right? So we're also using Elizabeth. I know I've said in the past, Elizabeth is one of my favorite heroes. I personally, like, obviously putting a Endless Veracity on Sargula is game-breakingly good. Putting an Endless Veracity on Elizabeth, not as good. However, we are getting some fantastic stat bonuses from the fact that we're using a unique legacy. I like Endless Veracity. You could easily use Magical Armor. Magical Armor is a fantastic slot for her because she'll be benefiting from the protection. I just happen to have this maxed out, so I'm going to use it. And what I do like is that when it's maxed, every time one of her stun minions dies, she gets an additional 120 defense. And it does increase her damage, which is going to be basically non-existent anyway. But I have beaten round 5 with a tier 5 Elizabeth solo in Strife. So this build, Elizabeth can win the slime round by herself. Round 6, I think. Which, again, in Strife, and I always say this, the slime round is a critical round in Strife. And so that's good. Now, of course, Elizabeth is going to be proccing our Void Relic, Perpetual Void, and the Perpetual Void is doing a lot. So one of the things that I think is super important about this build is considering Perpetual Void. Void is going to increase everyone's attack and spell power by 30% when somebody dies. So when you really think about this spell power is going into Belina, as well as Seryong, as well as Priya. So having Seryong is passing along these stats, and then her stats are getting increased, and she's passing those stats into her people that she's connected to. So that's, that is like, so basically think about it like this. This is going to go into Belina 50%, because 30 is going to go into Belina, and an additional 20 will be funneled through Seryong. Just saying. It's super strong, super good, and I really like it there. I love Fear Set, Tayson, Central Region's Great Sword, Exposed Weakness, lots and lots of menace. So much menace, guys. I think it's like 150 menace gets attached to bosses. Fantastic for Strife. And I am using Petros with Determination. So another thing that's interesting is that obviously there's going to be a pretty decent sized cap on how much damage Belina gets out the door, simply because she does not scale on a percentage, and Priya also doesn't scale on a percentage. But Petros will give us that little extra, right? So for Petros, I put 1 on the field. I am using Drum, so we're getting the plus 50 guard. We are able to give max HP to our allies in our front line via protection, so that's pretty solid. My guard is pretty good, man. 71 guard on Petros, and Petros also has 30 guard baked in. So you're looking at 30 plus 71, that's 101, plus 40, it's 141, plus Drum, that is 191. All right, so when Petros gets to tier 5, which is my minimum requirement for him in Strife, he'll be giving everyone an additional 600 defense, which is solid. It's extremely strong, and it helps keep us alive during certain heats. Not only that, we are healing as well. Not an amazing thing. A heal is not that strong. In Strife, it could be, especially with Elizabeth. Because Elizabeth, so here's kind of the thought, right? Belina, she's giving people protection, right? She's giving people protection. And when I get her to the top tier, she might be giving people anywhere between 1 and 2,000 protection per second. So so if there's a unit with, let's say they only have 300 HP left, Belina's not filling up their HP. Belina's filling up their protection. That's the number above the HP. Petros, at the same time, will be healing. So you're essentially getting double the sustain. It's pretty strong. And it does keep our tanky heroes, our Elizabeth and our Taysons, alive that much longer. So it just kind of works, right? And so when you look at Petros, that's kind of what we're seeing here. And so if you look at what I'm also using is Determination. And the reason why I'm using Determination is because it's going to be giving us MP per second, which with Belina and with our Priya, we are going to be getting, this is going to translate into direct DPS, but we're also increasing their final spell power by, depending on the tier, probably 20%, because my goal is to get him to the 5th tier. And so that is extremely good. So you're stacking all this damage and all these buffs on both of these heroes, and then I'm taking the top number and I'm adding an additional 20% to that. It does translate to a lot of damage. It does get us skills to fire faster, and I'm healing at the same time. And we're getting some buffs. So very strong. And whenever I play Strife, I always try to make sure I have a menace plan and a guard plan, and these two just work pretty well. Petros also, when Seryong's ability runs out, it helps her get her ability back online faster, because she's getting MP added directly to her pool, which means she's staying online more. So then there's the other thing, which is where does Sarah Young go? So in my opinion, Sarah Young first goes on Belina. The second Sarah Young goes on Priya. The third Sarah Young goes on Patros. And the fourth Sarah Young goes on Elizabeth. So I might end up with a total of 4 Sarah Youngs. Depending on how this goes, it ends up becoming a 12 hero slot build. So in any case, guys, we're going to dive in and we will see how things go. Hello, hello. We are starting here, and let's see who our first 2 heroes are. Blam, blam. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this is a fantastic first pick. We're going against bots, because that's how it goes. I wish they changed that. I'd much rather go against real people. But, you know, we're going to roll with what we got. So we're going to do our first expand on turn 2. We do have somebody up here. Oh, okay. I'll go. If I see the goblins, like this 4 silver becomes 6 silver, becomes 2 picks. So that's pretty solid, man. That is pretty solid. And I will just do this. And we're going to roll. Round 2 is easy. Having 2 Sarah Youngs is okay. Obviously, we want a Belina, but we're going to use who we got. I do my best not to sell. Sometimes I get a little sell happy. So we're going to do this on Belina. We'll pop this here. We'll pop that there. See who we end up getting. 8 XP, and then I'll lock here for Frozen. So this coming turn, we will have our first strat. It's pretty good. I'll take it. My Sarah Young got frozen. So sad. Patros doing Patros things. Alright, we are looking for not this one. Size enhancement. Perfect. This gives us, because of our altar build, 15, 15, 10, 15. That is fantastic. We are seeing Priya as the stronger character. I'm going to go for ice. And we're kind of in a weird spot. I probably do this. And I need to double expand, probably. We really need a stronger Belina, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think we're beating Slime, guys, because I don't have the pieces of the puzzle that I need. I will... Ooh, that's interesting. It's interesting in a weird kind of way. I'm going to probably do this. I'm going to get more damage doing this. So it kind of is what it is. I'll drop this here. And we'll pop these 2. And we're getting a lot of damage here. I don't know if I have enough to make this happen. Let's see. We will be getting the free 8 silver next turn because of our pick, our round 1 pick. Oh, I'm gonna go here, and I'll drop. We have that silver. I need another Belina, which we're not gonna get. Interesting. Oh man, what a weird situation. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I'd probably go here. And this is called going with the flow. We're not trying to force anything. We're just going to go with the flow. And I'm going to hang on to this bandit here. And that way I take advantage of all these refreshes that we're about to have. Let's see. Let's see how this works. We're going to get lots of ice. Lots of ice damage. Can Priya pull it off with all this area of effect stuff? I think maybe. She can pull it off. We got it. Okay. That was a little intense. I guess we'll just go for... Come on. Let's go. We'll see what we get. Who we get. So we have a Priya at... Alright, backup carry. We're going to grow, and we're going to give Belina a Sirion here. Things are definitely interesting. We're not going to be able to beat this round, though. Oh, man, how could I not, right? That would have been good. I'm going to actually lock. Oh, no, I have to attack this guy. Drop, 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 and I have to use my refreshes. That brings them to 7 refreshes. I can't let them win. Elemental Overdrive. I'm gonna go for it to make my Priya super strong. And let's just see what happens. Them freezing Priya is kind of a pain. Tayson hopefully comes to life. Ooh, I don't think so. Yep, wasn't gonna happen, but it's okay. Now, unfortunately, they survived. They're playing Ian. Ian has an easier time earlier than we will. But we also, we kind of got screwed on our picks. Interesting little glitch there. So I'm going to hang on to those 2 goblin fighters. Drop this. Go look for goblins. No goblins. And I have a couple more expansions. Listen, at this point, it's all about just setting up for the later games. This does help our Priya. This does not help our Belina, so it's a weird pick, but we will take what we can get here. And I probably, honestly, I'm going to do this. Now, Belina will do more damage than Priya. Belina has a much faster ability to put damage out than Priya does. So even though she is tier 6, and she has a tier 4 Sirion, we're actually going to switch and give the stats to Belina because it's going to be a better investment for us. That's solid. That's solid. Devil's Blood is good. We need that on Belina, so we might eventually have to sell that Priya. Sad face. I can. Drop this. Go see if I can find... Oh, I just passed a Sharp Claws for Econ, which is not great. Okay. Got some money. And next turn, we get Patros out. So, not bad, guys. She will end up getting the attack speed, which means that Priya will be able to do more things faster. It's not bad. It's just not as good as Belina is when she has it. Okay. We got Belina up to the next level. Pretty good. Throw this here. Sword. Special damage is garbage. Let's look for... Oof. I kind of have to take that. 15, 8 silver. Definitely some strange rolls. We'll just hang. And next turn we'll add our Patros here. We're getting to that point, guys. Okay, I know what we're going to do. So our damage, Priya's doing a bit more than Belina is. A bit more, not by much. Oh, yeah, because she has Devil's Blood. Of course she is. Devil's Blood is amazingly good. Yeah, if Belina had Devil's Blood, we'd be breaking a mil. I mean, breaking like 3 mil. We'll grab these 2. We will continue to grow this character. What I'm looking for is base MP recovery. Perfect. That pretty much puts us at almost infinite mana. So that's pretty good. Yeah, we made some awkward choices because I had to buy those books. I can't not. And we will take the Mighty Block and the Refresh Assassin, and we're going to go look for money for next round. We don't get it, but we do get this, so we'll save for Chow Boss. I'll duplicate this, and we're getting to a good spot. What do you have? What's your power? Spell defense? That's pretty good. Okay. I'm saving those books for getting Belina to tier 2. So, let's see. So Belina's beating Priya out. Yeah, please, this. That's solid. That saves me a ton of money. So we get to double expand this turn. 177 heat. Wow, and money. Pretty good. So we'll go here and here. So we put those on the side so that they get pulled. Think about my life choices. I think I'm okay with them. Interesting, question mark. Our opponent is 143 heat. We are 177. I think we should be able to do this. I don't have a lot of, I do have 4 mighty blocks. I should be able to take 4 orc giant tosses before I get killed. So yeah, 4 mighty blocks are pretty strong. So 3 from 15 Blood Altar, and then 1 from the Dragon Slayer. I wish I could see how many mighty blocks I had, but that's okay. 1 mighty block, 2 mighty blocks, and let's see. Do we have enough beef to take this on? I think I lose my Styrion next Skull Toss. I might. Nope, she's still alive because of the protection. Yeah, we got it, guys. We got it. So we move Elizabeth to the front. We sell, expand, and now we have a pretty decent. I think I do this. Pretty decent situation. Let's see if we can find money. I have to take yellow. I have to take a spell. And I have to take all these. And we'll take Dragon Slayer. 2% is always good. Interesting situation. Sell. Yeah, we're still, we're not getting Belinas, so we're just going to have to roll with it. 235. There's a chance that I could beat this. These guys have a ton. Look at this. 3 million life. 3 million life. That's a lot. I don't think my Belina is capable of doing 3 million damage. That would be 6 million damage that she would have to do. So let's see. It's 1 million, 2 million, not including the other scrubs. 4. Yeah, it's just not enough. She can't DPS fast enough. And that would be an argument for Mel, right? But I'm sticking with my thoughts here. And me getting suppressed on my main is not enough for me to make a decision. Oh my gosh, can I please get a Belina? It's crazy. He's getting double ups up there. I don't want to sell people, but I could utilize 1 Belina would be great. Nope, not getting it. Alright, let's go look for... Damn, 12 is not bad. Another Chow. It's nuts, dude. I'm just not getting the money goblins, unfortunately. Drop Chow, drop this, get a lot of experience. Tenacious is really good. Tenacious is really, really, really good. It's going to keep my front line alive. Tenacious. He's Courage. But still, 2 Tenacity is pretty solid. So it was 24, so we get it right about now. So that's when you would get that Tenacity. After 7 seconds, everybody gets more defense and damage dealt. It's pretty solid. And that 40% damage dealt is all heroes. So that includes Belina and Priya. In a world, that could be a problem for later. Spell Drain. Drop these 2. Look for Belina. Do not get a single one. Holy moly, dudes. That is absolutely insane. Not a single Belina. Okay. We're here. We're going to be looking for Sharp Claws. like that. And 8 silver. We'll hang on to that for a second. That's 16 silver next turn. It's pretty good. Drop sword here. Drop that there. 115 heat should be pretty easy. We do have some. We got pulled here. It's a pain in the butt, but our guy should be so damn strong. We should be able to survive it. Yep, we're good. We're good. All right. Lord, do I have to buy both of these? I'm going to have to do this. Let's see something crazy. This is how I get my Belina. This, there. That's how I got my Belina. All books. Spell Drain is going to go here. Sword, this. Alright, we finally got her to get to have the blood, Devil's Blood. That is crazy. Here comes money. So 16 from that. And if I get lucky, I can pull more cash. Salt tokens, these are free. No money. Alright. Try to level everybody up. Do it next turn. So now we have Devil's Blood on the character that it makes sense for, I believe. Yeah, she has it. So her attack speed should be a 10. Yeah. Our damage is going to be significantly higher. So we're in a good spot. And I don't really care. Sure. Sure. It's going to be ice themed. Who am I fighting? I'm going to save this for my Priya that I'm going up against. I think everything else is here is pretty good. I do want to get him to 5, which it looks like I'm going to be able to. Build it up, Taysons is fine. I mean, there might be a world where I put a second Priya on the field just as another way to get some more stun. I wouldn't be opposed to it, so we'll see. But this should be relatively easy for us. I need this next strat to be a damage one for Belina. But Belina's doing pretty good, guys. Like 3 million, 4 million. That's pretty damn solid. Like, that was at 166 heat. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. She's keeping people alive, too, which is good. So 249 heat. This is a hard one. For sure. That's solid. Think about this. Yeah. Okay, we're attacking. I mean, I could just win the fight, because you'll guarantee win the fight. So I'll drop these 2 rocks. Get the buff. Go hunt for Sharp Claws and money. No Sharp Claws, but money though. Get the money. Think about my life choices. It's not bad. Okay. Getting Elizabeth to 5 is good because she's going to make 3 Stone Spirits immediately. She'll pop 3 right away. 1, 2, 3. Pop. And then they all die immediately. So Void's a thing. Everyone's being stunned. I think I get another Priya on the other side. These guys have a tremendous amount of HP at 250. Yeah, it's like 700. So again, Belina's damage cap. We lose at 220. We lose here. Not bad. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to pop this. Get another Priya on this side so that we have more stun. And we are attacking these people. They are going to lose. They did survive with their build, but we're just going to do this. We're going to freeze half their team. The other, like, their other half will die, and then, yeah, have fun with that. So, sure, we'll hang on to these three. And, yeah, I think that's good. I think we're okay. Yeah, their build is around Ian. Ian's frozen. We're killing stuff. I've tried doing an Ian build. Look at him. 100 plus 1,658 attack. That is so crazy strong. Yeah, well, we got him. We got him. We'll see what happens at the end. I guess we'll go with Lord. Yeah. All right. We get a Chow. We get double refreshes. And now I'm basically on the hunt for... Holy crap. The money is going to be so good. I'll take these because these become free. I don't have the time. Holy shh. Drop this. I just got like a ton of stones. Oh my gosh. I have 10 stones. Holy moly. It's I can't focus on the fight. I have to keep doing this. I have to use these stones while I have them. Oh my god. I have 2 chows. Did I get a single 24? Silver? Oh, come on, dude. Block, block. There we go. I'll take that. This. 16 silver. 16 silver, duplicate. Sell this guy. Drop the experience. Sell this guy. 16. Holy crap. 94 silver. Oh my god. Both the things. Okay. Do I even know what's happening? I haven't been watching the fight in a long time. I couldn't tell you what's going on. Holy moly. 54 silver. Okay, so there's Sargula up here, apparently. Oh my god. I didn't even use the 50 silver that I got. This is crazy. I think I lose. 10 million? 12 million? 14 million? I lost my Sargula. My Saryoung, I mean. In a world where Belina self-sustains. Okay. We did 34 million damage. I'm curious though, how much damage are you doing with your Ian? I'm doing more damage than you. You're staying alive because of reasons. You had less heat than me, significantly less heat than me. That's why. Sure. Sure. Oh my god. Alright. I have 81 silver. And I don't need Bolinas. I need my people to be big. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Sell. Oh my gosh. I think this is the most money I've ever made. Yeah. Let's see. 172 heat should be pretty much a cinch for us. A lot of damage. $14 mil? How much you doing? 40 mil? But you lost. Okay, this is going to be pretty insane. Pretty insane. Sell, 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 sell. Look for bosses. Technically a boss, but not a great boss. Boss. And this. I'm looking for another Sirion. Didn't get it. Okay. Let's see what happens. 186 heat. Lots of crowd control. I'm clearing crowd control pretty fast with my Belina. I think Patros just exploded to death. Oh, I lost Belina just now. Wow, that AoE got me. Damn, that's a bitch. Is that it for me? Okay, I just have the idea is maybe I tie. Tie for a final. I think I do. I outlasted everybody else, though. So it's definitely my victory. Alright, guys, that's crazy. This is a crazy round. Strife is nuts. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.